Alarm goes off at 7, that's the factory bell. Breakfast cause they told you that it breaks the spell. 3 meals a day like clockwork, Monday through the week. But nobody asked your body what it actually seeks. Ghrelin, just follow whatever rhythm that you set. It's a learned response, not nature, don't forget. The hunger you feel at noon is a scheduled thing. You trained it like a dog, now it does everything. And 2,000 calories, you think that's God's design. FDA sat in a meeting, drew a bureaucratic line. 1990 compromise, they needed something clean. A number on a package, not a dietary dream. We printed it on every box and never questioned why. Now people feel like failures when they can't comply with a number someone guessed it from a government room. And we're living in a schedule, not a truth. 3 meals a day, that's the factory talking. 8 hours straight, that's the night shift clocking out. Ooh, 2,000 calories, someone had to sign off. We normalized it all and forgot what we forgot. We forgot, we forgot. Say 8 hours solid is the natural way to rest, but go back far enough and humans slept in shifts. First sleep and second sleep, they wake up in between. Read or talk or make love, then drip back to the dream. The 8 hours revolution needed workers up by dawn, so they compressed the cycle until the first sleep was gone. 100 years go by and now the doctors write prescriptions for the thing they took from us at night. And the body just adapts, man, that's the terrifying part. You give it any pattern, it will treat it like an art. 7 hours, 6 hours, eating once or 5. The body finds a baseline just to keep you alive. So what we call normal is just whatever stuck around. After fact, cause we knitted humans by the shift in a pound. We inherited the schedule of the great machine age, and we tattooed it on our wrists and called it safe. 3 meals a day, that's the factory talking. 8 hours straight, that's the night shift clocking out. Ooh, 2,000 calories, someone had to sign off. We normalized it all and forgot what we forgot. We forgot, we forgot. I'm not saying burn the calendar down, I'm saying look at who designed this town. Every natural feeling you got, someone engineered the clock, it runs on. Hunger, sleep, the rhythm of your week. Is the body speaking or is it the machine? The body adapts to whatever pattern you give it. So does a city, so does a civilization. I ate when I was hungry once, just tried it for a while. Skipped the morning meal and slept without the dial, and the hunger moved. It shifted like a tide. The clock I thought was biology was just something I've been assigned. Felt wrong the first few weeks, withdrawal from a norm, cause the norm is just a habit dressed up in a uniform. And I'm not enlightened, man, I'm just a little shook by how much of natural was written in a book by people with a reason, people with a need to keep the workers fed enough to keep the workers on the speed of the line of the century of the whole machine dream. 3 meals a day, 8 hours and everything in between. Meals a day, that's the factory talking. 8 hours straight, that's the night shift clocking out. 2,000 calories, someone had to sign off. We normalized it all and forgot what we forgot. We forgot, we forgot. 300,000 years, and it only took about 200 to make us forget what we were doing before the whistle blew. Sleep when you're tired, eat when you're hungry, rest when it's dark, that's all it ever was. But we punched in, and we never really punched back out.